So creatives, one of the worst things that we can do to ourselves is we fall into the what if game. This is where we start saying, what if this happened and I don't get to finish? Or what if I never succeed at the level? Or what if I'd done something differently before I got to this? Just a whole bunch of theoreticals that have nothing to do with reality, but boy, do they chain us down. When you start questioning what if, you are disregarding what actually is around you for the sake of imaginary things that are completely out of your control. And they can be incredibly emotionally damaging. There is very little worse than the fear that you have somehow missed the one opportunity that you were going to have, or you missed the chance that you had to make your art into something. It's bad. So instead of dealing with what if and that awful game, I'm going to suggest that we lean into something that I encountered while reading about Buddhism. The idea is that you know everything around you is impermanent. Like, you already know that. Everything will end. You will die eventually. Your favorite show will go in the can eventually. Everything is impermanent. So how do you emotionally deal with that without living in horrible anticipation and grief all the time? The answer from that philosophy is to lean into what you have and actually dwell in the present. To, instead of fear, what if I can't finish this book, enjoy the chapter you're in, focus on the paragraph you're writing, actually dwell in the moment of your creation, because it is joyful. You're doing something you are made to do in your DNA. And it is very satisfying to do if you actually let yourself enjoy it without judging it too harshly. Instead of worrying about what if I never make it big, what if I don't get famous, what if I don't make any money, focus on the art, focus on the coloring, take real joy in the shading that you just learned how to do last week and can finally effectively pull off. Enjoy the moment, enjoy the act of creation, not having created, which is always cool to have a complete product in your hand, but the act of creation should bring you just as much joy. You're literally doing what you're supposed to do. It feels good. It feels like a big breath after not being able to get an oxygen for far too long. It feels good to create. And you are allowed to enjoy that without some kind of finished thing that then you can sell and market. It's not about having the art. It is about making it, because it is in the making that you actually gain understanding. So push back against that what if game. It is just harmful. It is not going to help you. But instead, leaning into where you are, creating the fact that you can create, even if it's tiny and terrible, you can make a thing. That's amazing. And you're allowed to feel good about it. You can do this, creative, and you deserve the joy of creating. Sit down with me, and together, looking at where we are right now, let's make something new.